Hi, I'm Nicole DiCaprio Rink. I'm the Dean of Academic Engagement and Student Success, and I'm the University Disability Services Coordinator. I'm going to be reviewing today policies and procedures as it relates to students with academic accommodations at St. Peter's University. I am located in the Center for Academic Success and Engagement, which is known as CASE. We are located in the lower level of McDermott Hall. Our hours are 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Our email is accommodations@stpeters.edu. And if you needed to be in touch by phone, our number is 201-761-6083. So our mission statement is that we are committed to providing reasonable accommodations to students with disabilities. These accommodations may include additional time to complete exams, permission to tape or record lectures, relocation of a class to a classroom with optimal accessibility, assisting students in obtaining books on tape, or other reasonable accommodations. Accommodations and services provided are in accordance with each student's particular disability. What this means is that I review the student's IEP 504 medical records and determine what accommodations the students will receive here at St. Peter's University. I do that for all of the students each semester. I'm going to talk a little bit about student procedures and responsibilities. So student for this purpose of this policy includes all prospective students, full and part-time undergraduate students, full and part-time graduate students, and doctoral candidates. So I serve as a disabilities coordinator for all students at St. Peter's University, day, evening, undergrad, and graduate. It is the responsibility of the student to self-identify and inform us of any disability they have and work with me to seek accommodations through the appropriate procedure. It is not okay for any faculty member, staff, or administrator to approach a student they may think have accommodations or need them and ask them if they have a disability. Students have to self-identify. So if you have a student in your class who has not informed you or handed you in the appropriate paperwork that you believe may have a learning disability or any form of disability, please do not approach them and ask them. Please be sure that you speak to me because I may have information on a particular student that you may not have, and we can have a conversation about that. Students will submit an academic accommodation request form or a housing request form to me. They will then meet with me and we will discuss everything they requested, and I will go over all of the accommodations that we can offer the student. If they are approved, they will receive letters of accommodations to hand in to each faculty member, and each semester I renew this for the students. It is up to the student to provide their professors with their accommodations. We will not disclose any information to the faculty about the student's accommodations until they hand in their accommodation paperwork. We also recommend that the student meet with the faculty member once they hand in the paperwork just to review it. Please understand that if a student has a disability and they do not hand in the paperwork until mid-semester, we cannot retroactively give the student their accommodations. They cannot retake exams. They cannot change grades on papers. Accommodations only begin once the student hands them in to the faculty member. Students may be approved to take exams in an alternate location, and they must submit that notice to our office at least 10 business days in advance. I do send all of the students a link that they fill out each time they have an exam or a quiz, letting us know what time and what day they would need to take that exam or quiz with us and who the professor is. We will then contact the professor to get the exam, and we will confirm the date and the time of the exam. And if there's any other documentation or resources that we may need, we will get it then. We'll talk a little bit about faculty procedures and responsibilities. So St. Peter's faculty is responsible for providing access to education, which is free from discrimination. That responsibility includes providing students with approved academic accommodations. Our catalog and website does have an anti-harassment, anti-discrimination, and anti-bullying policy. So if you would like more information on that, please visit that on our website. We need to provide an inclusive and safe environment for all students, and at all times, faculty must comply with the St. Peter's University policies prohibiting discrimination, harassment, retaliation, and bullying. All faculty members must have a student come to me at any time for any information when it applies to disabilities or accommodations. Any information about a student from anyone other than the student, you must direct that to me. If you receive a request for accommodations or any additional information on that, once again, that all needs to come through me. All faculty should include a brief statement in their syllabus that reinforces the university commitment to providing accommodations to students with disabilities. An example of the statement could be, St. Peter's faculty is responsible for providing access to education, which is free from discrimination. Please feel free to use that exact phrase on your syllabus. That is absolutely fine. And once again, please be sure to refer any students to me in case when the student informs you of a disability. Faculty is responsible to review the letter of accommodation. The letter of accommodation is what I spoke about a little bit earlier. That will have all of the accommodations the student will receive. The student and I had already reviewed this, and then you will be receiving it. If the student does request a meeting to discuss their academic accommodations, please make every effort to accommodate the request during a scheduled office hour. You may not make any alternate arrangements with students. All accommodation requests must be submitted through our office. And if there is an in-class exam or accommodation that needs to be implemented and you need assistance with that, please be sure to contact us. What that means is if you are having an exams or quizzes in class and the student needs to be here or have extended time, we will ensure that we will make the arrangements for that. Some of the accommodations and services that you may see are here. I'll give you a moment to take a look. Some of the more popular accommodations that we have is extended time, alternate location, use of a calculator. Sometimes we need, students may need some instructions repeated or clarified. Sometimes they may need some additional tutoring, which is offered through CASE as well. Some students will need to record lectures, but here is the more common accommodations that the students will receive. We expect that all faculty cooperates with any requests for materials to facilitate testing in alternate locations. That means please getting us any paperwork or quizzes or tests in enough time that we can set up a proctor and have the student take their exam or quiz. We will ensure that we get that back to you once the student has completed it. At any time, if you have any questions or concerns, please be sure to continue to reach out to me. We do have a grievance procedure. This is on our website. If students feel that they did not have their accommodations given to them, or they've been denied reasonable accommodations, there is procedures in place for the student to file a grievance. Here's just some additional information and resources. The catalog website, CASE, OCR, transition guide has a lot of information. You can email me again or contact me. Please feel free to contact me at any time with any questions. We give you our contact information in the beginning. When in doubt, please come and visit us in the lower level of McDermott Hall or call us at extension 6038. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.